Alright, so I know it's really late, but I kind of still want to do this. So this is Dengeki Bunko, I think it's just Fighting Climax Crossing Void. It is a gacha mobish that is based on the Dengeki Bunko fighting game series. As you can see here, we have a large cast of which including Toradora, the Devil's a Part-Timer, Sword Art Online, of course. We even have, we also have Index, and we also have Excel Go. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna tell you pretty much everything that I know about the game so far. So, you're not going to see it here, but when you first start the game, you're going to want to have a line account ready with you. So this is the main menu. Over here, of course, is your standard, this is where you would get your daily stuff. This is daily logins, and I guess it's for a beginner. I'll explain this a little bit more. These are mainly both events to celebrate the New Year Asuna and the New Year I think Shana is her name? You have to forgive me if I get the names of characters wrong. I really only know it most like the 4 series in here. Everything else I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of not well in the know on. So I'm gonna do this. So we got some energy there and some coins. Coins and energy is really important. Speaking of energy, here you can look in your counter. I have a full set of energy right now. Normally I would get a max of 110, but this time it's only 120. I go here to basically collect some kind of mission sort of thing. Here's a daily shop. I usually want to go in here and get copies of characters if I can. Right now I'm really low on coins, so I don't suggest doing that. This is the ongoing effort to get an S-rank character. You can pick any of these S-rank characters. I'm going to explain what S-rank characters are capable of versus lower rarity, or I mean lower ranked characters, but you definitely can pull all of these at lower ranks. It's kind of similar to Ori Collection if you're familiar with that. And just to show you, here's an example. This Leafa here is an S rank. Misako over here is an S rank. Well, her sub and also her main. Emmy over here is an S rank, and Kirito's an S rank. But you go to my actual boss, I actually have a lower rank. Here I have Emmy at A rank. I actually pulled her when she was only B rank, and she actually evolved to A rank due to something I'll explain a little bit later. But it has to do with something I call, I think it's called Legends. Leafa here is B rank, and Kirito's at B rank. Misaka is a C rank. Misaka is actually one of the first characters you can actually get when you first start. She's actually very viable as a AoE role, and I'll show you a little bit more later. So yeah, a lot of these characters that you saw that was S rank, they're now C rank. The difference between S rank and C rank mostly is in stats, but another thing besides stats is in their talents. An S rank character can have up to 4 talents. These are basically little passive skills that aid you a little bit more. How you get to replace these is if you have a copy. You can get copies by eliminating or throwing or trashing away a copy of a unit, whether it's a sub or main, doesn't matter as long as the same name of the character, and you're fine. Emmy over here is my most worked on character so far in talents. So you notice how in A rank she has 3. In B rank with Kirito you're gonna only have 2. And if you're C rank, you're only gonna have 1. And that's the important thing to keep in mind. Blue is a higher rarity because green is associated with C rank, so you want skills or you want your legends to be in blue. I only have one of these left and I honestly don't know how limited they are. But just to show you really quick what they're capable of, I'm going to do it to Kuroyuki Hime because I feel like I need to work on her more. So you press this button down here and you enter the stage. Now at any point, if you have a copy, you can go ahead and just click on any of these and it generates a reroll of a legend. So you get a different trait than what you had before. Now the trait though, it really differs. Sometimes you will get either C rank, in other words a green legend, or you can get a rank. I haven't had anything higher than, I'm sorry, not A rank, a B rank. I haven't had anything higher than B rank legend so far. Now the cool thing about this though, well I guess it's up to preference, but sometimes if you do it enough, there's a chance your character will evolve, like the actual rank. Because my Emmy here, I actually pulled her when she was only a B rank, and as I went through this, she actually went to an S rank. Actually, wait, I have 3 copies of her right now. I can probably just show you instead of wasting my limited. Basically, this just acts as a way to do it without having the copy of the character itself. But because I'm fearful of how limited they are, we're just gonna go with the older copy here. So based on the symbol, you got attack here. This actually is about 2.89% base attack up, or as they would call violence. This is 14.47% base HP up, I believe, and there's another additional 1,330 HP up. So Emmy is actually one of my most HP based characters out right now. So I'm gonna try and see if I can evolve this to a stronger attack. And yes, I can. So I don't actually know what this says, but I'm gonna assume it's better. And you see here, you can have another one. That all just depends on how much copies you have. So let's try one more and see if we can reroll another better damaging legend trait. Oh, it's actually slightly better. It looks about to be the same, but it looks slightly better. Since I have one more copy. Okay, and don't sweat about characters like Emmy, because you can get a lot of copies of her in a stage in the story where you can farm really plentiful copies of her. So for demonstration, I'm going to show one more time. And hopefully I get a better one. Now that's a way better one. Okay. So after you do that, you just place that. And boom. You see over here, this is basically the amount of legend that you have. It's indicative of, it's basically representing and showing how better your character is. Over here you can evolve stars. What happens when you evolve to the stars, maximum is of course 6 stars, you actually get the ability to level up these skills more often, or further. Currently, if you have a character, say, only at 1 star, say like, I'm sorry, I don't know these characters' names. Okay, so like Len. Len can only stay at level 1. So if I do that, it takes me to the screen. At 2 stars, you can get up to level 5. And if you're like Kuroyuki here, who's my first 3-star, you can go up to level 10. Like so. So I'm gonna go through this kind of like screens and explain really quick. I didn't mention, but to evolve through stars, it gets of course a little bit harder on as you go through. Right now, there's the item that you need. You can farm this in story really easily. Think about this versus like games like FGO. These drops are guaranteed. So it's just based on how much stamina you can spare or how much you want to put into it. Let's see, here's a good example here. It's going to take 18 of these gold rocks or minerals to evolve up to 2/3 of the way to getting a 3-star. I feel the better idea and using 5 of this one. It's actually different. It's actually different from this one and but either way, both of these are really, all these materials are really easy to find out, in my opinion. So that's evolving to stars. Here, this is your level up menu, that thing, to out of the ordinary, the standard, leveling up, like so. I guess I'll just level up my Wilhelmina like this, so. And there she is. Okay, so you may notice though, your actual level cap on your units corresponds to what level you are. So notice how I'm on level 26. Like my actual player profile is actually level 26. That means the max level I can get on my characters is actually only level 26. See, I'll just keep doing this and Kuroyuki will just be capped at level 26 until I level up. Like so, and we can't do anymore. So I've talked about the stars. I've talked about legends or talents, skills, basically. So learning what the skills do is another thing. I'll leave in the description below the character wiki that has archived and mentioned with many of these characters and kind of like what they do with their skills. I'll explain. I can at least tell you how strong they are when we get into gameplay later. This is your combination screen, so it actually tells you the skills and effects that you can get by pairing a character up with their counterpart sub. So Kuroyuki can be paired up with what's his name? Well, whatever. Okay, so you get the point. Here's where you get your items and you can equip it to your character. I don't have items leveled up. So I actually have the lowest rarity on, so I can even make her even stronger than how she is right now. Okay, well there's a 4 that no one's really using. In the second slot I can put anything really. Let's put this level 2. Actually I don't know why nobody's using it. It would have worked out if no one was using it. Get rid of this. And we just get rid of this. And I'm just going to show you really quickly. You can also level up these items. Currently, if you're at a B, then you can only go up to a massive level 4. And these are the items you get. You get these really plentiful. And it's really good that you get these really plentiful, because in my opinion, it's pretty difficult to level. Not difficult, but tedious. Because look how much it takes. This is my second highest rarity of this sort of level up item. It requires 4 just to get to level 4. If I even do this, it's not even enough for max. Look how the quantities I'm at, pretty scarce. So just give 8 on that. What's that now? Interesting thing is if you go over, it'll actually refund you whatever you didn't use. So I think that's pretty cool. Finally, this is kind of like the stat screen. Really nothing too important there. So that's what you can expect from the characters. So that's the main character though. When you go sub, there's a little bit less. Because sub characters don't really do much outside of their skills, and having an HP pool, they only have one skill. Compared to a main having 1, 2, 3. Here's some more examples of some cross combinations. And this is the gacha screen. We actually get a free single every day. So you guys are actually going to be able to see me do my free single right now. And hopefully I get something good. I honestly don't think there's actually any summoning animations or indications of anything. Okay, so this is my free single. Rentaro. Rentaro, I think, is actually a character where you can actually farm up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Yeah, he's a character you can farm up. So these are all characters that you can farm up in the story based on their little event or node. You can just keep farming it over time. If you get 100 copies, you can trade it in. Remember, these are characters you can pull in the gacha at any time as well, just at lower ranks. So this is also forgot to go over this, but this is sort of like a friends thing. You actually get a number of hearts based on sort of like how many friends actually gift you and such, and you get to open this box. And so far what I've noticed is that it gives me a good character around. Also, you have a free reset every day, I think. I'm gonna use it now just to see if I can get anything. Okay, now that's okay. I kind of need that. That's 3 Kuro Yukihime. I actually need that. So yeah, this is the screen. So let's see here. Oh, I forgot to actually do my thing today. So this is actually a thing where I had to finish 40 story chapters. Well, not 40 story chapters. I had to do story 4 times. It sounds a lot, but I really like the way they do this. I'm going to show you in a bit what I mean. Also, so I just got 2 tickets. Oh, and because this is, I own 1 3-star character, I can do this right now. Now this is the tedious part. This is the tedious part. You actually have to do an event 30 times, and I believe that's either a treasure event or the expedition event. So now we can actually move on to the gameplay. I'm gonna go to my favorite chapter so far, which is 4, because you can find any here. Here are indicated playing what kind of characters you can find there. It's usually the best is who you can find the character. The first one doesn't have anything. Here you can find Mental. Here you can find any. So I'm gonna farm any. Now what you're gonna notice, right? Here are the drops. These are all guaranteed. So there are no drop racers, you just get them guaranteed. These are the enemies that you're fighting in the bottom, and that's what you're gonna expect. These are your missions and goal. These are your friend supports that you can pick. I usually just go for the S rank. I don't really know what they do yet. Now here's the interesting thing. For bosses, where say you can farm copies, you can actually only have 3 runs a day. So that's the limitation there. This is my team that I'm running on. Emmy Emmy and Kuryuki are both my DPS and damagers. They do really good single target damage. Kirito here with Leafa works as a combination where Leafa will heal the team with the AoE heal, and Kirito does a AoE attack using the Starburst Beam on everybody, and besides it looking cool, it does a pretty sizable amount of damage. It's not as much as single target damage though, so it's pretty much the law of any gacha game where AoE does the least damage when it comes to single target. Wilhelmina, I think that's her name. She will steal enemy skills, and I kinda need her for that. This game actually does support autoplay, so you're gonna see that. But I'm gonna show you manual play for a bit. And here, you can actually do 3 runs at a time. Depending on how much time you put, 6, 12, and 18, because it takes 6 stamina to run 1 run. If you do 18 stamina, you can do 3 runs with just this 1 run. So meaning, if I do 18 stamina, I'm gonna get 3 enemy drops at least, and 3 of the gold orbs, I think. That's what this represents. Yeah, this here over here. I'm gonna get at least 3 of this, at least 3 of Emmy, and at least 3 of this. That's one of my favorite people. So, I'm gonna use all my 3 runs because I'm really confident that I can beat this, because I've done it a lot of times and my characters are really leveled up and ready. So I'm going to turn on autoplay. There's a button that turns on autoplay. You won't have that at the start. There's enemy healing. So gameplay works like this. In the middle you have your ultimate, so I'm using the yellow bar. Anything that's on the yellow bar you can use. The basic auto attack, which is something like this. 0. Sometimes it will take 1 or really lower cost, but for most of the part it's going to be 0 to use that. This is Kuryuki Hime's actually strongest attack. This is the support that seals enemies' skills. So I'm going to use this and show you. I wanted to attack Misaka because she's an AoE. Like so. And there's Kirito. This is to heal. This is their cross combination attack, which I could pull off right now because I can build up my yellow bar, and yellow bar is to aid in ultimates, and ultimates are basically the goal here. Watch closely, because when I click on this cross skill, which takes 3, it's going to take 3 of my blue bar, but it's going to add 3 to 6, so I'm going to get a yellow bar of 9. Like so. Now notice Kirito's attack with Leafa there actually hits a little bit of the middle unit as well. Now I don't have any blue energy, so I can only do basic attacks right now. Sometimes you actually have to skip. In this game, there's actually a skip button. Right next to in the fast forward button, there's actually a skip button to skip your turn. So I think that's interesting. Right now, I'm just basically focusing on using Hime's normally I wouldn't do this, but I'm going to use Kirito's AoE attack just to show you guys what you guys can expect from the AoE. So, notice the shot and the debuff on the bottom. Because this is actually activating her ultimate. Not too bad. Definitely still have a lot of HP. Kirito and other AoE attackers actually don't activate their ultimate until return afterwards. I'm gonna lower Misako's HP a little bit more, and here we go. As impressive as that is, that's really more 1,000 damage across rather than the full 3,000 attack. Emi actually has some sort of second attack, actually an AoE wide attack. You're going to be using that a lot if you're kind of using autoplay. Autoplay, you have to be really careful because they always use the attack that comes up there the most. But this Misako's to be dead, like so. And now we just attack. We can attack either, really. I could activate Emi's skill here, but I'm just gonna do this because I really want Kuroyuki Hime to do her ultimate. So I'm gonna do that. And after this, we're good to go with even just doing autoplay. So you press autoplay like that, and then you guys will autoplay. We're kind of running short on time, so I guess that'll be it for now. The next upload that I'll probably be explaining some more events. Okay, so see, this is sort of mostly what you want, because that's a lot of Emmys, and you do want a lot of Emmys. In total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's usually another 3 down there. So that's 6, not even counting the ones that were guaranteed for us. Also, as you see here, we got 3 more of this, 3 more of Emmys, 18 SP because you get 6 SP if you run once, and you get the 3 yellow minerals. Button down here is to go out. This button here, normally on most events, you can just keep doing it until you run out of stamina. That's the replay button. But for bosses, like I said before, you can't. You can, however, buy tickets and get more tries with Mygo. Mygo is what the summon currency in this is called. I would not recommend it, so we just exit. And that's Dengeki Bunko Crossing Void so far. I actually really enjoyed. Oh, I just got Kirito's profile picture. Yes, I really enjoyed it so far. There's a lot more to talk about. And I'm not even at the point where I can do most of the stuff for it, because I still need 4 more levels. Let me show you. So this is where events take place. This is where you farm coins. This expedition event is really interesting. There's treasures. But look, a lot of these are still locked to me until I'm level 30. That'll come me level 35. So I guess 35 is basically the point where I can hit. Sort of like the point where I can be called mid or end game. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, very quickly, I also want to show him that you can actually switch out characters, and you can actually switch out characters and their models on the main screen. When you first start, you're actually just going to see this little creature. I don't know its name, but this is what you're going to see. That's it. But you can also put your favorite characters on here. I like this one because it's a 3D model of Kuroyuki Hime, while the other ones are just still images. You can also feed some gifts to your characters and level them up and get more affection for you. Here you can read voice lines, read biographies, etc. So yeah, all really interesting stuff. I'll talk more about the events in a later video, but for now I think that kind of covers a good overview of what you can expect from this game. I'll also give my thoughts out of the next video. For now, I think I'm gonna go. Have a good night, guys.